Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here to do my empties and my unempties. So everything that I melted this week. Now if you watched my melting box, which only went up like, I don't know, yesterday, you would have seen that I have attempted to do a big use it up week. And it was quite successful, so I have a lot of empties, way more empties than I usually do. So I melted the same amount of wax that I normally do. But I really focused on pulling things that I could finish this week, which means I have a big pile of clamshells and a big pile of bags. All smaller things, like I didn't get anything big finished, but it's still nice that this time around I'm not going to be putting like lots of stuff back into the collection, if that makes sense. So let's get stuck into it. My hair is... the camera's making it look really two-tone. It is two-tone at the moment, so... because I put like a really bright pink through it, so that is still quite pink on the underneath, but I've been using I have like a rose gold shampoo, so the top layer is actually more like a pastel pink, but for some reason the lighting is making it look kind of coppery brown, so it's actually not as God, what's the word? Different. How did I forget that word? It is late. Yeah, it's not actually as different as it looks here, but anyway. And it's probably very messy at the back because it's just, I haven't done anything with it. It's just washed. This is my hair just washed. So I'll put that one aside because I blended that. Okay, so lavender Ice Princess from L3. So Ice Princess, I think, is pink sugar peppermint. I actually thought I would hate this and I didn't hate it. So it does smell like a very strong kind of nose clearing peppermint, and I can't normally deal with those. I think that L3's doesn't hurt my brain as much as some vendors do. So there are some vendors that I can't tolerate. L3's is not like, there are like Super Tarts, for example. So I feel like my brain's not really doing words very well today, but Super Tarts, for example, I actually quite enjoy peppermint from Super Tarts. L3 I don't typically love so much, but this one, look, it was a nice scent. It was sweet, it was minty without hurting my head. It was not bad. I feel like I didn't spend enough time with it, but I feel like I want to get it in a really small quantity again. Like, I'd love to get another couple of samples just to really test out and see if I could actually tolerate melting a bit more of it, because I felt like it had potential. It did throw very strongly, and yes, I'm contemplating getting more, but like only a really small amount. Maybe with a bit of extra like mallow, like a bit of extra sweetness, just to sort of tone down the peppermint a bit more. I think that would probably make it like actually pretty not bad for me. Ebony Violet, You Need a Coat. So this is Boom Boom Type and Roasted Pine Cone. So this I really enjoyed. It reminded me a lot of Cashmere Cedar. Like, it's obviously not, but the combination of so roasted pine cones, so you smell pine cones, but you get a kind of vanilla from it as well. And the addition of the Boom Boom, which adds like a body care kind of element to it, it did kind of, I just felt like it had that kind of same tree, vanilla, and body care sort of smell that you get from Cashmere Cedar. So I really enjoyed it, like really liked it. I have melted it before, but I feel like even though I did like it last time, I feel like I didn't enjoy it as much as I did this time. Yeah, it smells so good. Because yes, like, it does remind me of Cashmere Cedar, but it's not like a dupe of Cashmere Cedar. It's like, if you like Cashmere Cedar, you would also really enjoy this one. Maybe even like this one a bit more, to be honest, because Roasted Pine Cones is just amazing. I got great throw from it. I melted it in the bedrooms. I loved it. I definitely would get that one again. It was fantastic. Ebony Violet, Marie Laveau. So this one, do you know this famous voodoo queen? Blend of Palo Santo and Egyptian musk. This, I don't remember. And I'm pretty sure I melted it in the bedrooms, which means it mustn't have thrown very well. I think, though, that I melted it, so at the start of the week I was still recovering from a cold, and I'm pretty sure my nose was not fully functioning, so it might not have been the scent's fault. I do have a souffle of this, so I will try it again. Like, it smells nice. It's kind of like a very clean, musky kind of cologne with a little bit of wood. So I do like it, but yeah, I feel like either my nose was just way out or it didn't throw, but I'll find out with the souffle. So I'm not sure if it's a repurchase at this stage. I've got one more shot cup, but I actually blended it. So let me see if I can find what I blended it with. This is how big the bag pile that I have to work with today is. So, and then I've got a big stack of clamshells as well. So I did K ginger ale with Super Tarts Rain. So I realised that I had a few little pieces of Super Tarts Rain left in this bag. I've been working on the clamshells that I have for Super Tarts Rain scent, so I just wanted to finish because this bag is July 2020, so a little bit old. This combo was really good. I am starting to think that there's no such thing as a bad combination with Super Tarts Rain. Like, I've raved about it so often. It's just my favourite rain scent. It's great if you want a rain scent that's not like overly aquatic or oceanic or salty, but also not super floral. It's just great. And just with the ginger ale, so you got that that fizzy kind of spice tone that you get from ginger ale, and just a nice amount of freshness. Like, there was more ginger ale in the warmers than there was the rain, but I felt like they just blended so well. So definitely loved this combo. Got great throw from it, both of these scents. So I mean, Super Tarts, I have a lot of the rain now. I don't need to repurchase it anytime soon. And I really enjoy Kay's ginger ale. It's one of my favorites. So both of these would be repurchases. All right, now the rest of the bags. So stick it in front of me just so I don't keep having to reach over to the side. So I did Ebony Violet, Cranberry, Vanilla Balsam Wood. So it's Cranberry Woods type, Vanilla Balsam type. So this I really enjoy. I love Cranberry Woods. It's probably my favorite cranberry scent. It's deep and dark, and it does have like a tartness, but there is a very slight sweeter berry note to it, just to kind of smooth out the edges, and then a really lovely woody tone. Here it was really nice with the Vanilla Balsam. Like, more tree-like, more vanilla, so it is like a bit more smooth than just Cranberry Woods on its own, but still just really, really lovely. I melted it twice this week just to finish it off, so I did it once in the kitchen, in the 2 warmers in there, and then once I did it in the in my office, and it did much better in the office. So it threw kind of medium in the kitchen, it threw very strongly in the office. But still, I think I would get this combo again. I did really enjoy that. I just really like Cranberry Woods. Southbound, Dead of the Night and Witching Hour. So this one is pink sugar, lavender, vanilla, fluffy marshmallows, campfire smoke, and sweet gooey marshmallow cream. Southbound does a number of scents that have that marshmallows, campfire smoke, and sweet gooey marshmallow cream, and I love them all. They are just, it's a really sweet, strong marshmallow, but the smokiness just balances it out beautifully. So I love all of those blends. This one is great. You do get a lavender tone. I don't feel like I notice pink sugar overly much, but it is there, I'd say. I had this in my bedroom and I kept going in and just going, that sweet smoky combo is just amazing. So love, love, love this. There's another one, I think it's Basic Witch, which is the pink sugar combo, and that one, sometimes I feel like I like that one more, and sometimes I feel like I like this one more. They're a toss-up, so I just love them both. I will get more. She tends to pour these for Halloween, so and that tends to work out well for me because she often has them left at like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so I think that's in the past when I've picked up these types of scents, but definitely would repurchase this one. It threw really strongly as well. Rainbow Melts Hibernation. So this one is Crackling Birch, Marshmallow, Cashmere Cotton, and Vanilla Bean Noel. So I love this. This is one of my favorite Crackling Birch blends. because it definitely is distinctly crackling birch, but the other elements to it are amazing. Like, I find that crackling birch can be a bit overwhelming. It can just take over, like you can blend it with things but still not really smell what's in the blend. This one is just, it's like sticky, smoky, sweet a little bit. But the cashmere cotton does something to it. I can't even describe what it does, but it's just amazing. It's just a really unique take on a crackling birch blend. So, but still very distinctly crackling birch. Great throw. I do have more of it. I would get it again. I really enjoyed it. Super Tarts, no one. So this is like Lord of Misrule and Pink Sugar. I think. I can't remember if there's anything else to the blend. I really enjoy it. The first time I think I ever melted it, I liked it but didn't love it, but I've really come around to enjoying this one. I mean, it's Lord of Misrule and Pink Sugar, like, yeah, it's just an enhanced Lord of Misrule to me. So Lord of Misrule, it's like got patchouli, it's like a peppery patchouli, some vanilla scent. I can't remember. I used to know the notes off by heart, but anyway. So yeah, the Pink Sugar just kind of adds depth to the kind of vanilla. It's already a kind of sweet-ish scent, but it just adds kind of a new sort of depth to it. I get really good throw from it. I would probably get like another clamshell. I don't feel like I need a lot of that one, but I would get it again. That Smell Good Shop High Maintenance. So that is sea salt, sea kelp, and ozone. So this is going in my office at the moment, and it's really nice. In the bag and cold, it smells quite perfumey and floral, and maybe in not such a nice way. But in melting, seriously, my brain just fried tonight. Melting, I'm not really getting a floral note. It is a pretty, like, it is probably more of a pretty kind of ozonic scent. So there's probably like a touch of floral to it, but not too much. I think coming from the ozone, some ozone scents can smell a little floral. So yeah, no, I'm not loving it smelling in the bag, but in there I'm quite enjoying it. It's throwing well. It doesn't feel like it needs to be a repurchase, but it's not bad. Lemon cream pie kolache. So I'll talk about these two at the same time. I also did lemon poppy seed kolaches. I melted these at the same time, one in my office and one in the kitchen. I really enjoyed them both. Honestly, melting, I couldn't tell them apart. So they do smell different. Obviously, lemon cream pie is not lemon poppy seed. But they really just smell like... So kolaches is like a dense kind of buttery pastry bakery. And they both kind of smelt like that with lemon. I think the lemon cream pie is a stronger lemon than the lemon poppy seed. Like, that's what they smell like in the bag. So the lemon poppy seed one smells more bakery. But honestly, when they were melting, I really thought... I couldn't figure out which one I'd put in which room. And I still can't quite remember, to be honest. So, yeah, really very similar scents. Great throw. Really love them. I really do enjoy lemon bakery. Like... especially lemon bakery with like very dense kind of pastry like bakeries, and they're not normally my thing, but with lemon, something about it, I really enjoy it. So I feel like I need to get some lemon cream pie or something like in a trig tart so I can add that to those denser bakery scents. Kolaches is okay. It's not my favorite, but it does blend well with certain things. I don't feel like I need a huge amount more kolaches bakery, but definitely anything with lemon cream pie or lemon poppy seed I just really enjoy. Oh, feet falling asleep early. I usually get at least 20 minutes, I think, before my legs start falling asleep. Okay. So Super Tarts Blanche. So this is Lush Supernova with like Fizzy Pop or Fizzy, I think. It's okay. I used to really love Lush Supernova, but then I kind of fell out of love with it really quickly, and I don't know if I really... It was fine. Like, it's fine. It's kind of powdery and sweet. Like, it kind of reminds me of like a cooler cordial or something with a little bit of a fizziness. I think maybe this has Does it have laundry in it as well? I don't know. Anyway, I used to really love it. Now I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Very, very strong throwing scent though. But yeah, I don't think I need to get that one again. Tea Time Tarts Gold Rush. So this is Gold Sugar and Palo Santo. This is really good. And I have tried the Gold Sugar blended with Palo from at least one other vendor. And it was nowhere near as good as this. Like the oils just weren't as good. This one just comes alive. Like it's just got an amazing woody tone. It's warm and woody, and you get a little bit of a citrus and a little bit of a creaminess, and it's just so, so good. The other version of that Gold Sugar Palo Santo I tried from another vendor, it was completely flat compared to this one. This one really, really kind of sparkles. I love it. I've got more of it, and I definitely, if she returns, I would definitely get that again because I really, really loved it. L3 Buttercream Zucchini Bread Sugar Cookie Royale Wildberry Mousse. So this, and it's an absolute staple for me. I think I've now gone through, this is like my second puppy pack, and I think I've gone through 2 other small shape bags. I have a loaf left. I will say that these puppy packs that I got, I think the scent notes were listed very slightly differently. So same scent notes, or oils, I should say. But I think it says buttercream frosting, and maybe it has some of the scents in a different order. And I do think it's very slightly different to the one that I really love. So I still really enjoy this, but I just feel like the mix is maybe not as the same as like the first couple of bags I've had of it. And the loaf that I have smells the same as the first couple of bags. So this one, I don't know what the difference is. It's really slight though. Like this still smells amazing. It's just wild berry zucchini bread. Love, just favorite berry kind of bakery combo. And then you get extra creaminess, kind of buttery creaminess from the buttercream and the sugar cookie royale. So love it. Great throw. It's just an absolute berry staple for me. Once I get through my loaf, I will repurchase more. I reach for that one all the time. I never get sick of it. Teddy Bees I Heart Vanilla Blueberry. So this is creamy vanilla marshmallow, vanilla milkshake, marshmallows and magnolias blended with blueberry sugar. I'm not a huge fan. I don't like blueberry sugar. It's this really weird artificial smelling kind of, it smells like a sour blueberry candy or something. Not sour, but like a lemon blueberry candy, like that kind of artificial. I'm totally made that up. I've never encountered a lemon blueberry candy, but I feel like that's what it would taste like, you know, or smell like. And then you do get a bit of a vanilla tone, but this one does what I Heart Vanilla Blueberry does. I mean, what I Heart Vanilla does for me sometimes, which is it really just smells like marshmallows and magnolias, which is boardwalk marshmallow clouds. Like, I don't really get the vanilla marshmallow and the vanilla milkshake. So, yeah, not a favorite. Throws well, don't need to get it again. L3 Pumpkin Pecan Waffles and Kolaches. So another one with the Kolaches, that kind of dense pastry bakery. Not the hugest fan of this one. I feel like it was mostly Kolaches. You do get a bit of that sort of sweet, dense pumpkin pecan waffles, but not enough to kind of balance. Like, I feel like Kolaches definitely needs extra sweetness, and so I don't mind it with fruits. So like with lemons, good. Creamy lemon bakery, smells good. With strawberries, good. Blueberries, I had the green apple brown Betty Kolaches, that was pretty good. Blueberry berry waffle cone Kolaches, again, so yeah, with berries, with fruits, I quite like it, but with other bakery, probably not my thing. Good throw, but yeah, I don't need to get that one again. Ebony Violet Tippy Toe Tippy Tay. So this is Tiptoes and Creamy Zucchini Bread. I have no idea what Tiptoes is. I can't remember. I think it's a house blend, but I can't remember what it is. This is not a favourite of mine. Again, it's a very dense, sort of savoury leaning bakery on bakery scent. So I don't know if it's like a cornbread or something, but yeah, like it's okay. It was melting, it was fine, but it's just not a favourite. Throws very well, but yeah, I don't need to get that one again. I did, so there are a few Ebony Violets in here because when I started picking, I started up the Ebony Violet end of my collection and worked this way. So I think there's Ebony Violet and Super Tarts features quite heavily in the Empties this week. So this is While We're Young. So this is Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds and Vanilla Sandalwood. So this I do really enjoy. This is one of the first scents I fell in love with Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. And this was poured back in June 2020. So definitely on the older side, but even though I'm a little bit tired of Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds now, blended with the Vanilla Sandalwood, it was still really, really lovely. Like, you get a beautiful kind of woody tone, but it just blends really nicely with the sweet, slightly perfume-like Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. Yeah, I've always really loved this one. It's always performed well. This time, probably not quite as strong as it used to be, but still filled... I had it in the lounge room. It still filled the lounge room really well. I would consider doing this blend again. Like, again, it's... I mean, I have other Vanilla Sandalwood blends that kind of hit the spot, so it doesn't feel like a need. But, yeah, I'd consider getting it again. Ebony Violet IKYFL. So this is fresh baked creamy zucchini bread, sweet pineapples, and whipped cream. I love this scent so much. This is one of my favorite pineapple bakeries, and I love Pineapple Bakery. It's a really dense zucchini bread, and she does do a very good zucchini bread, but you get an amazing amount of pineapple, and it's just creamy and sweet and delicious. So I love this one so much. Like, it's... Sometimes I think pineapple or fruity, like, you know, summer fruity, tropical fruity bakeries, the bakery side can get lost. This one has a really strong bakery element to it, but also a good amount of pineapple. So I really love it for that. Great throw. Definitely will get this one again. I love that scent. I think it's already a repurchase. I think that's my second bag with it. Oh, itchy. And I've tried to keep it small, I think, with that one because it feels like a summer scent. But to be honest, I feel like I could melt Pineapple Bakery all year round. Like, I just love it. So maybe next time I'll get a loaf. This is the Starlit Corner in Sweet Eats. So Blonde Moment Angel Food Cake type, apricots and Forever Red. I'm not familiar with Forever Red type. This is very pretty, though. It's very fruity. I do smell the Blonde Moment, but I think it blends quite well with everything else in here. I'm not normally a Blonde Moment fan, but this combo... It smells like quite a complex, but also not a heavy fruity scent, but not candy either. It's just... Yeah, it's just a perfumey fruity scent, but in a nice way. I don't really get much of a cake note, though. This one did okay, kind of medium performance. I really love the Starlit Corner's shapes. She does amazing shapes. And, like, this was a giant ice cream cone. Like, two-tone, very realistic looking, really, really nicely done. And she does really amazing scent blends. The performance has probably not been what I would like. So I don't think I'll be repurchasing from the brand. Maybe, like, she does some good palo blends and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I'd get that one again just because, yeah. L3 cream cheese frosting, sugar cookie royale, pumpkin pecan waffles. So this one I wasn't a big fan of. The cream cheese frosting, I can deal with cream cheese frosting in small doses in certain specific kind of blends, but this one really was kind of cream cheese frosting was the star, and I didn't like it. It has a really kind of sour, not overly sour, but just sour enough kind of creamy scent, I guess. So for the first few hours, I get a lot of that kind of cream, that sour cream scent, and I don't really love it. After a while, it comes down, it becomes more pumpkin pecan waffly, and it's nice, but then it's this kind of generic pumpkin pecan waffles. So yeah, wasn't a big fan. I get good throw from it, but yeah, I don't need to get this one again. Teddy Bees, The Beautiful Creatures. So this is pecan waffles, Palo Santo, vanilla milk. So really nice blend. She has a great pecan waffle scent. She has a great Palo Santo scent. I love Palo Santo blended with pumpkin pecan waffles. I think vanilla milk just adds a very slight creaminess. It's not like a noticeable milky tone. So this is a really good scent. I just feel like it's not that different to any other sort of pumpkin pecan waffle Palo Santo blend. I think I have a loaf from L3, which has a couple other things. I can't remember. It might have sugared shortbread and something else. And I like that one. That one just is a little bit more interesting to me. So this one throws well. It doesn't feel like I need to get it again. I think I do have one more souffle. Like, I'd be happy to have it again, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like it's unique enough, if that makes sense. Alright, so now I've got a big stack of clamshells to get through, and then I have a few, not many, but a few things that I didn't finish. So I finished Super Tarts Wildlings. So this is Peppermint Twist and Vetiver. I really enjoy this one. I don't reach for it very often because it is very peppermint heavy to me. It is about as strongly peppermint as I can go. But I think Peppermint Twist, I'm sure the peppermint lovers know all about this, but I think the Peppermint Twist is a little bit more, it's not as intense of a peppermint sort of scent. So I think it's a bit more tolerable for me anyway. And the Vetiver, I just love Vetiver. So this is just fresh, really minty, but without hurting my head. Like, it's a smooth, sweet, but not like a candy cane peppermint, but it is a sweet peppermint. Yeah, just amazingly fresh. I really love it, but yeah, not one I reach for all the time, but when I do melt it, I do enjoy it. Very strong throwing scent. And yes, I don't need to have any more than one clamshell at a time. I mean, this one was from July 20. That said, I think I had a cookie in this scent before. So this one sat for a while because I had to get my way through the cookie. So yes, I will get more of it, but I don't need huge amounts. Super Tarts Illuminati. So this one is Mistletoe, Clean Linen, Pomegranate, Lemon Custard. This one, the first few times I melted it, I absolutely loved. The last couple of times I've melted it, I've not been so much of a fan. I don't know if it's my nose and me or if the scent has cured into something that I'm not so sure about. But the lemon custard portion of it has kind of gotten a little bit too out of control for me. When it started out to me, it was a really nice, clean, slightly green from the mistletoe scent, and the pomegranate note was really nice, and the lemon just added an interesting twist to it. But now it smells mostly like that kind of sweet lemon curd with a bit of laundry. Like, I don't know, the last couple of times I haven't been a big fan of it, and it's a shame because I used to love this scent. And I don't know if my nose has turned and I'm smelling certain things much stronger, or if if it's just shifted itself. So probably not a repurchase. Very strong scent, but yeah, not a repurchase, I think. Sparkles, Wax Melts, Palo Santo, Blood Orange and Cranberry. So I have this melting in the kitchen and in my son's room at the moment. I am really, really enjoying this. So I got this scent and a few others from Sparkles. This is the only thing I've ever tried from Sparkles. She did like a Palo Santo sampler. It was just like a Palo Santo collection, really. You could pick which scents you wanted. And I found it a little bit disappointing because quite a few of the scents didn't throw very well for me. And I did not smell palo in them. Like, I just feel like the palo oil is really light. And this one, I'd say I probably got more palo from this one than any of the others. It still is a very light palo. But the blood orange and the cranberry, oh my God, I feel like I didn't resonate with this one previous times that I melted it, but today, like, it is really good. I love blood orange, and I feel like you get blood orange the most, but the cranberry is somehow blending in there, and considering that they're both kind of tart scents, I thought that would kind of go like sour, but it's not. And then there is just a slight woody undertone. So I'm really loving this one. I don't think I'm going to be ordering from Sparkles again just because, like I said, the performance just probably hasn't been there for me. But I do really want to do a scent like this again. So maybe I might custom it somewhere or something. See if I can maybe even get a version of it where I can amp the Pilo up a little bit more. But yeah, loving that combo today. Season's Greetings from Super Tarts. So this is it's pine. I think it's got a sea salt. I think it's got cedarwood and citrus, maybe. It's definitely like a citrusy, woody scent, but I feel like it's definitely got pine, and I think it's got like an oceanic aspect as well. Okay, so I have loved this scent. I've had more than one clam of it. This time around, I melted it earlier this week when I was still getting over my cold. And I do think that was just messing with my nose a little bit because there was a couple of scents that I normally really love that just didn't work for me that week. And this was one of them. And now smelling the clam now, I know it was my nose because it smelled really funky this week. And now it smells fine. Yeah, normally it's a nice, really nice citrus wood with just some extra stuff going on, and I really enjoy it. But when I melted it, it smelled, I don't know, it smelled like a weird woody citrusy plasticine scent. It was really bizarre. So yeah, I know now, just smelling it now is a bit, I thought today I'd test it out because I know my nose is back to normal. I figure that would be like me figuring out if I just don't like this scent anymore, or if it was just me early this week, and now I know. Great throw. I don't feel, maybe I will give myself a bit of a break from this one. I do think I might get it again one day in the future because I have really enjoyed it, but I don't feel like I need it right now. I think even when you have those kind of experiences where a one-off melt of something, just you don't like it, even if it was something you liked before, it kind of cools you on the scent. So that's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. Southbound Snickers Coffee Cookies. So this is creamy caramel coffee, peanuts, milk chocolate, and creamy vanilla sugar cookies. I really like this scent a lot. I've smelled Snickers coffee scents before, and I don't love that. Like, just this kind of chocolate and the caramel and the peanuts, like it just doesn't really work. But the addition of vanilla sugar cookies to this, I really like it. It tones down all of that Snickersy element. You can still smell it, but it just tones it down, turns it into a bakery scent. This one is not coffee heavy at all. The coffee is quite light. This is more of a Snickers bakery, like a Snickers cookie scent with a little bit of coffee. But still, I really enjoy it. I get great throw from it. I would get that one again. Super Tarts Texas Chainsaw. So this is caramel apple, hot maple toddy, and French baguette. I like this one. I feel like it's not one that's kind of resonated with me super strongly. Like, I just don't know if I've not paid enough attention to it or what. So I don't know if there's a throw issue with it. Because, yeah, I feel like I just haven't paid enough attention to it melting. But it does smell really good here. Because I found that I've drifted away from, I used to enjoy her French baguette and Mac apple scent, Ego. And I kind of drifted away from that. This one I think I like more because it's got more of a warm tone with the caramel and the hot maple toddy alongside that French baguette. So I feel like I am enjoying that a bit more. But yeah, I don't know. I think I have another clamshell of this maybe. So I'll have to maybe sit with it in my office to really make a decision. So yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that one at this stage. Super Tarts Wins in the East. So this is Rain and Strawberry. This one, it has the strawberry I don't like. There's a strawberry oil. I talk about this a lot. There's multiple strawberry oils potentially that smell really weird and chemically to me. And this has it. Now, because it has her rain, and I love her rain so much, I can still tolerate this scent, believe it or not, even though it's got the weird chemically strawberry. Because I love the rain scent, but yeah, it doesn't smell anything remotely like a strawberry to me. I don't know what it smells like. This is super strong, so this was actually throwing its way into I had it in my kitchen, and in my lounge room I had the rain and the ginger ale scent, and there was when they first started melting, I could kind of smell this one more than I could smell the rain and the ginger ale, which was a bit annoying, but it was only kind of up one end of the lounge room, the end that sort of opens up into the kitchen, so it kind of made sense that it blended in there a little bit. If I went down the other end of the lounge room, I couldn't smell this one. So but yeah, so I'm not going to repurchase that one, but yeah, it's just because that strawberry oil just doesn't work for me. Southbound Naughty or Nice. So this one is Japanese grapefruit, spring melons, rose, lotus blossoms, lily of the valley with notes of bamboo and white musk. This is a pretty scent. I've got it going in my lounge room at the moment. Yeah, it's just pretty. Like it doesn't have like a strong melon tone, thankfully. It doesn't really have much of a grapefruit note either. But it's fruity, floral, and a little bit fresh, I'd say. But mostly like a fruity floral. It's pretty. It's nothing that I'm like crazy about. It's throwing really well. I don't think I need to get it again. Super Tarts Alley. So this is ginger ale, satsuma, and boysenberry. I really, really like this one. I've definitely found ginger ale, which I kind of already knew, but ginger ale is my wheelhouse for fizzy scents. Like, I almost always enjoy a scent with ginger ale in it, whereas scents of fizzy soda, fizzy pop, not so much. Like, occasionally I can enjoy them, but most of the time they're not my thing. Especially if they're that really kind of lemon-limey fizzy soda. I just don't like that. But this one, it's great. You get that citrusy tone. There's definitely like a sweet berry. It's hard for me to put my finger on exactly what it smells like what boysenberry is. I don't know. I think I've had boysenberry in other blends and haven't loved it, but this, really good. Great throw. I've got another clam of it already, but I definitely would get that one again. Super Tarts, Christmas cookie butter. So this is nice. It's a very dense, obviously very buttery cookie scent. It's not my favorite cookie scent. I prefer Fake and Bake to this with the zucchini bread note. But yeah, no, this is fine. This is nice. I melted it in my bedrooms. I enjoyed it. I'm not mad about it. It throws well. I don't think I need to get that one again. I did pumpkin parcel strawberry shortcake with pumpkin pecan waffles. This is nice. Like, I like the strawberry shortcake. It's a nice kind of jammy strawberry. It smells good. Like, it's a strawberry I can tolerate. Her pumpkin pecan waffles is very good now too. She started out with a weird kind of spicy pumpkin pecan waffles, but now her pumpkin pecan waffles is the good, Bath Body Works dupe. So this was a nice combo. I think it probably could have thrown a little bit better. Because I don't feel like it was not super strong, but still I really enjoyed it. I definitely will keep getting her pumpkin pecan waffles. Her strawberry shortcake is a maybe. Like, I've enjoyed it, but I don't feel like I must have it again. There's no place like home from Super Tarts. So blackberry jam, buttercream, golden snack cakes, and butter cookies. So the golden snack cakes is Twinkies. This one I don't love because of the Twinkies. Twinkies to me is a really kind of artificial cream bakery scent. I just don't like it. I mean, I don't really like them in real life either, so should not be surprising that the smell is also not great. So yeah, this one, like, it has a nice blackberry jam butter cookies note, but then on this weird kind of creamy artificial bakery scent that I just don't like. So good throw, but yeah, not a repurchase. And then the last two clamshells I blended. So right, so I did Are You Afraid of the Dark, which is orange campfire marshmallow puff and buttercream. I did it with Fake and Bake, which is sugar cookies, sweet cream and zucchini bread. This combo, I've done it before. It is the only way I will melt Are You Afraid of the Dark. It is just phenomenal. So Are You Afraid of the Dark is, yeah, it's like a citrusy, smoky kind of cream. It's got a little bit of a sweet creaminess to it. I just don't love it on its own, but with the bakery, it is just amazing. Like, it just, I don't know, it just comes alive in a way that it does not do on its own. So it probably would work with other bakeries, but I've just found the Fake and Bake is just perfect. So yes, I will get Are You Afraid of the Dark because I do want to keep blending with Fake and Bake. I just love that combo so much. It's just citrusy, bakery, like a creamy orange bakery with a hint of smoke. It is really good. So yeah, that was Fake and Bake as well. And then I did, oh yeah, so I did Oat Fudge from Super Tarts, which is hot orange Danish, flaky pie crust, sweet cream and cinnamon. I did that with Festival of Lights from Super Tarts. So this one is pecan, arugula, cookies, charlotte bread, brown sugar, cinnamon. Another really great orange bakery combo. Oat Fudge is a great orange bakery on its own, to be honest. The only reason I blended it, I think, was because I'd already blended it before, so I had like 1.5 cubes left. And I didn't want to put 1.5 into my warmer, so I figured I would blend it with the Festival of Lights. And it was good. Like, so Oat Fudge is, yeah, it's like a creamy orange bakery with a touch of spice. And it just, yeah, the dense kind of nutty bakery of Festival of Lights, they just blended really well. So I did the Are You Afraid of the Dark Fake and Bake combo in one part of the house and this in another, and my house just smelled amazing. Like, just amazing creamy orange bakery deliciousness. Both different enough. So the Are You Afraid of the Dark combo had the slight smokiness. This one more kind of nutty, heavy bakery, but still really both delicious combos. Love them both. I think everything that all 4 of these scents, the Oat Fudge, the Festival of Lights, the Fake and Bake, the Are You Afraid of the Dark, all of them I would repurchase. Alright, so now, so yes, that is Empties done. So now I have a small handful of Unempties, not that many this week. L3, Cotton Candy, Mallow Fluff, Salty Sierra, and Blue Spruce. I love this. I've had this before in a bougie bar. I am really into sweet, Salty Sea Air with sweetness. So Salty Sea Air here combined with Cotton Candy and Mallow Fluff, like it's just sweet Salty Sea Air, which I love. And then the Blue Spruce just adds the tree note that just kind of amps up the Salty Sierra side. Like, it just, I really, really enjoy this scent. Like, it's just so different and really, really nice. I get great throw from it. I think I will get that one again. I really enjoy it. This one was actually quite similar, I thought, but it was different, but it was similar. So L3 Blue Lagoon, which is Salty Sea Air, wild blueberries, and pink chiffon. I am not familiar with wild blueberries, so I don't really know what that smelled like or was meant to smell like, but this has a similar kind of thing going on to this one with the Salty Sea Air and the sweetness. Different kind of sweetness. Obviously Cotton Candy and Mallow Fluff on this side, blueberries and pink chiffon. This one is sweeter, and it is obviously more of a fruity sweet. You definitely get a fruity tone from it. And yeah, because you don't have the Blue Spruce as well, so that other one had the Blue Spruce, so that one definitely feels more kind of a little bit more rugged. This one is more kind of girly and sweet, but you still get that Salty Sea Air tone. I just love it. So yeah, I enjoyed this one as well. I melted them at the same time. They were great because they complemented each other really well, but they were different. I would get this one again as well, I think. Unless I do, I actually think it's probably quite likely I will get sick of the sweet Salty Sea Air combo. But right now, love it. Rose Girls Fire Mario. So marshmallow fireside, donut holes, and espresso beans. I'm just not, I don't know what it is about this one, but I don't love it. I know it's a really popular one. I think it's the donut holes. I think there's a spiced kind of dry bakery scent in that I don't love. Yeah, maybe the coffee oil I don't love. It does get, on cold, it does smell quite burnt to me, like a burnt kind of espresso. It doesn't smell that bad on warm. Like, it smells okay, but there's just something about it that it's okay, but it's not great. It throws well, but yeah, not going to be a repurchase, that one. Harley Quinn and the Omen from Super Tarts. So this is going in my bedroom at the moment. Harley Quinn is blackberry pink sugar waffle cone, and the Omen is like a salty sea air apple something. It's quite a popular one. This is really nice down in my room. Like, it's kind of fresh, a little bit fruity. Get more apple than the blackberry, but so I feel like I'm smelling more of the Omen overall in that one, but still, it's really nice. It's throwing quite well. I mean, it was a specialty blend anyway. I'm not going to reblend that combo, but it's nice. Teddy Bees Peach Cobbler Circus Cookies. So this one is Frosted Circus Sugar Cookies blended with Decadent Peach Cobbler. This was another scent. So I love this scent, and I think quite a few of you watching, I've probably sold this scent to, because she's reported a few times lately. This is another one that at the start of the week, with my nose still kind of in cold territory, like I could smell, and most things smelled normal, but there was a couple of scents that just smelled really funky to me and really made me sad. And this was one of them. This one did not smell right at all. And I shouldn't have melted it, because now I'm smelling it and it smells delicious. It smells amazing. It's the usual peachy bakery. It's not like overspiced, but there's a very slight spice to it. It's delectable. It's amazing. Earlier this week, it smelled like weird, funky peach candy. It did not smell right. I had it in my office because I put it on because I knew it was a favorite. I smelled it cold, and I remember thinking, that doesn't smell right. But I thought, look, I'll put it on. It'll fix up when I put it in the warmer. It did not fix up. And I'm really glad I'm smelling it now and it's back to normal, because I don't know what I would do if Peach Cobbler Circus Cookies turned on me. Like, I just love it. It's my favorite peach bakery scent. It is so good. It always throws really well for me, and it's definitely going to be a repurchase, although I do have a couple of souffles, so I'm good for a while. But yeah, I was worried. I was worried about that one. Gave me a heart attack, that one. L3 apple cider cinnamon sugar coffee bean zucchini bread. I got this one in a mystery box. I need more of this scent. I got it, it says May last year, but I feel like I just didn't melt it until towards the end of winter. And to me, it's definitely a cooler weather scent. And on cold, I don't love it on cold, because I think the coffee bean is an oil that smells a little bit like kind of coffee dregs, or like, you know, and like a little bit stale. And so I get that kind of stale coffee scent on cold. So I feel like I just didn't reach for this one because of that. When it warms up, it is amazing. It is not a coffee heavy scent. There is a slight coffee in the background, but it's really about that zucchini bread and apple note, and it wasn't noticeably cider, but it's just really, really nice. And cinnamon sugar with apple, I love. It's like a sugary cinnamon. It's not like a real spicy cinnamon. It adds a real delicious warmth to bakery, and apple bakeries in particular. So I really love this. I need more of it, and probably soon, because I want more of it for the cool months. But love, love, love that one. Great throw. Savannah Blue Candy Petals. So this one is pink chiffon cotton candy with a touch of wood smoke. So if you've watched my channel a bit, you may well have heard me rave on about this wood smoke oil. Savannah Blue and Sassy Wax Melts are the only two vendors that I know of that carry this wood smoke. It is a really unique smoke scent. It smells amazing. It reminds me a little bit, like it leans a little bit towards like the pipe smoke or pipe tobacco, but it's not the same as those scents. But if you're familiar with a few different smoky oils, it kind of leans towards that pipe smoke kind of thing, but it's its own beast. It's so good. And with the sweet tones of the pink chiffon and the cotton candy, I just love it. It's such a unique sweet scent. I've loved this one for a long time. I always get great performance from it. I don't need to talk about repurchasing it anytime soon because I still have a third of this loaf left, and then I have a souffle. So I'm good on it for a while, but I love it. Rainbow Melts Feeling Fall. So this one is Cranberry Woods and Leaves type. This was amazing. I've already said, like I talked about earlier, I do love Cranberry Woods a lot. I don't know exactly if this is just the Cranberry Woods oil, Rainbow Melts Cranberry Woods oil is extra good, or if something about just adding the leaves, this is like Cranberry Woods. I was going to say Cranberry Woods on crack, but I don't really like saying that. But this is just the most amped up, amazing version of Cranberry Woods I have ever smelled. And leaves type, I mean, it seems to depend on the oil and the vendor, but it's not a favourite scent of mine. But I can't smell it here. But it doesn't smell like Cranberry Woods I'm familiar with either. Like, it definitely smells different. So the leaves is doing something, but this was just tart, and it was sharp, but it's got not even a sweetness, but so often really sharp tart scents smell sour to me. Not sour at all. Just delicious, dark. I don't know, but just amazing. I need truckloads more of this one. It threw super strongly. I was just like obsessed with that scent. Super Tarts Wise Men. So this is Spearmint, Palo Santo, Rainwater, Eucalyptus and Thyme. I loved this scent. Super Tarts seems to be the only vendor I can tolerate spearmint from. I don't know why. This was really unique. I wouldn't say it was Palo Santo heavy. It's definitely there. But what really stood out to me was this really unique, fresh scent. And eucalyptus and thyme can often set off my sinuses and do all sorts of things. No issues with it. I could definitely smell the spearmint. Her spearmint, I don't know if it smells like gum. It does not smell like toothpaste. So there are some spearmints out there that smell just like toothpaste, and I hate them. Hers does not smell like that. Maybe it smells like the spearmint, because I think it's a bit sweeter. I think maybe it smells like the spearmint lolly, like the kind of dube lollies with sugar on them, maybe. No, I don't know. Anyway. Because this does not smell super sweet at all. Like, you do get a gentle sweetness from the spearmint. It's a really hard one to describe, honestly, but it is really great. I do hope this scent returns. It's very unique. I really enjoyed it, and it threw well. I do wish it had been a little bit stronger. I had it in my lounge room, and whatever it was I was melting in my kitchen, I could smell a little bit of that as well. Finding that's happening a bit lately, but because it is kind of open, the kitchen dining opens into, kind of curves around and then opens into the lounge. So they're not super well separated, but normally if I have decent scents in both, they hold their own. But if something really strong is in the kitchen, then it can travel. Yeah, anyway, rambling. But yeah, love this. We'll get it again if she does it again. Super Tarts Birds. So this one's Harvest Ale, Buttercream, I think Pumpkin Donuts. Maybe something else. I don't know. I love this. This is a staple autumn scent for me. I will say this time, I don't think I visited it much. I put it on and forgot about it. But still, I love it. Harvest Ale is kind of like a cider, but without the sickly sweet tones that cider can get. It's really, really good. So I just, yeah, love Birds. Always have. It's got this kind of creaminess. It's really, really good. And always performs really well, but this time, yeah, I just didn't spend much time with it. Ebony Violet Santal 26 type. So this one is Fresh Leather and Smoky Tobacco. I don't know about this one. I had really high hopes for it on cold. On cold, it smells like a really nice tobacco and light kind of leather scent. Like, I thought the notes for that might be just too kind of heavy and masculine and just, you know, like a dodgy dive bar. But on cold, it smells really nice. Like, it does smell like those things, but it's done in a way that is kind of light. Not light scent-wise, but just light in intensity for those kind of notes. So I was quite intrigued by it, but it was light. Throw was light, and Ebony Violet normally does really well. So it was the oil, not the wax, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's a nice scent, but just it's not a performer. And then the last scent was Super Tarts Jingle Way. So red berries, pomegranate, peppermint, satsuma, cotton candy. I'm really annoyed at myself because I don't remember this melting. I must have put it on and just not gone to it. I think, again, earlier in the week when my nose was still not up to scratch. Because on cold, I don't love the smell. I feel like the satsuma and the cotton candies don't blend with the peppermint and the pomegranate. But warmed up could be a completely different story. But I need to melt it again to judge it. So that's it. That's everything that I melted this week. So like I said, very happy with how much I'm not putting back into the stash this week. And next week will be similar because I only got sort of halfway through my collection, picking out all of these ready to empty scents. So yeah, my box this week as well. My box this week will be probably very close to, if not the same, for the amount of empties that I will have. And then I will have to crack back into melting some of my newer stuff because yeah, I've got stuff that I really want to try that I haven't, that has arrived in the last month or so. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you're all doing really well, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.